Hi everyone, this is Caroline Speaks the State of our World on Sunday, April 3rd, 2022. So what is it? Good, bad, or indifferent? Well, the coronavirus is still with us. People still refusing to wear a mask, practice social distancing, and get the vaccine when it's safe for them to do it. So I'm hoping that will change. The virus is all over the world now. People are still dying from this virus every day. And yet the health restrictions, are basically going away. So people think everything's back to normal until they get sick and they end up in the hospital, and then they die possibly. Okay, now we still have this war going on with Russia and Ukraine. Russia has uh, attacked Ukraine for no reason. The world seems to be supporting Ukraine, except some countries which are supporting Russia, like India is supporting Russia, and I think China is supporting Russia without actually saying so, and Belarus is kind of tied to Russia. So I don't know what's going to happen, but we have a war raging. People, animals, plants are being murdered by the Russians. And I don't know how we get into these things. Russia has been, since the czars, Russia's been never been a democracy. And they had the czars, and people revolted against the czars, and that didn't really do well. And then we ended up getting Stalin and Lenin and Trotsky, and up Stalin being the one in charge, and he created a horrible, horrible dictatorship uh, in, as the result of that revolution, 1917 revolution. But during World War II, Germany was a big enemy, so Stalin was worried about uh, Germany attacking, so Stalin made a pact with the Allies, with the Europeans, the West, with the U.S. And the Europeans and the U.S. actually ended up saving Russia from Germany in order to get their help. And then after World War II, Russia uh, took, I guess, a lot of the Eastern European countries, created the Soviet Union. And then gradually these countries did get their independence. I think in 1989, the Berlin Wall fell. But these countries that were part of the Soviet Union got their independence. Some of them have gone uh, in the uh, autocratic way, and they have dictators, and like Belarus and Hungary, and there's election in Hungary, and I'm hoping the autocratic dictator, they call him a president, uh, will be defeated. And we have autocracies, dictatorships in Russia, in China, in North Korea, in Brazil, in the Philippines, throughout the Middle East. So the world's a real mess. So anyway, hopefully, um, Ukraine will get all help it's need and win this war, and Russia will be punished for everything they did, and they will not just get a slap on the wrist. So we'll have to see what happens. Unfortunately, Russia, along with Ukraine, provides a lot of the wheat for the world, and so the, if people aren't buying the Russian wheat, they aren't can't grow food, use that for food, and if Ukraine is at war, they can't be growing wheat. So it's a real problem, and Russia also provides oil and gas to a lot of Europe. So I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. We really do need to be energy independent with clean, renewable energy. Okay, that's the state of the world now. How about a little music to lighten the mood and say goodnight? Okay, alright. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Last Saturday night I got married. Me and my wife settled down. Now me and my wife are parted. Gonna take another stroll downtown. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Okay, that was part of Good Night, Irene, which was recorded by the Weavers a long time ago in the 1950s. It was a hit song. Thank you for tuning in this evening of Sunday, April 3rd, 2022, for another meeting of Carolyn Speaks State of the World. Hope you join us again tomorrow. Stay safe, take care of yourself and others. When the vaccine is available for you to save you to take it, I would take it. Had mine on May 27th. Now I'm waiting for the Johnson & Johnson one-shot. Now I'm waiting on the booster. Okay, take care of yourself and others. And remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night. Stay safe.